Had a kid. Pardon me, jackass? Now then. Huh.
Where to, partner?
Oh, you know. You know where I want to go. Alright, let's remember what's what. Yep. Weapon trunk. Excellent. Alright. There, there, there. There, 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 there. And oop. Oh, there's more of those now. Get my windows back on. Ah, much better. Let's see. Do I have an aid box? Should be. In here. Yeah, there we are. Ah. 10,539 caps. No one has that kind of money. Where am I stowing my aid? Is it in the fridge?
What's up?
There, kid. Yes, okay. I remember things from many years ago. Leave me alone. Definitely get rid of those pre-war steaks. Holy shit, so many stim packs. Alright. Now, where is Veronica? Where is Best Girl? Hey, Arcade. Hey, buddy. Hey, Veronica.
What's up?
Let's travel together.
Let's go make trouble. He was dead when I got there.
Don't ever let us deal.
It pays like ass, but it's hard to get other work with my skill set. What do you want to know?
What's the purpose?
Good question. These days, it's hard to say. Once upon a time, it was about technology. Controlling it so it couldn't destroy us again. Energy weapons and power armor are usually tops on our list, although I appreciate anything that's vintage. But that all seems so limited now. We haven't grown or adapted, and now we're stuck in a hole, not carrying out our mission. More sexual favors than I can even count. I am still tired from it. No, actually, you're born into it. My parents, their parents, so on. When you're young, you can choose to leave, but it's home, so most people don't. We don't take on new members, really. You can do the math on our long-term prospects based on that point. I keep hoping we'll change that.
What you do?
I'm a procurement specialist. Like I said, it's basically grocery shopping, except sometimes the groceries are scavenged parts and arcane technology. The elder who brought us to the Mojave, Father Elijah, usually had me looking for these old memory units, but he'd never tell me what they were for. Nowadays, I'm usually sent to do business with traders at places like the 188, but sometimes I think it's just to keep me out of everyone's hair. I know sometimes I sound like I don't, I know, but there's something that still rings true to me about our code. There's an honor to it. We're protecting people, even if it's from themselves. It's a good cause. We just lose sight of the big picture sometimes, treat all our practices with the same sacredness.
What's the codex?
Ah, the Codex. If it's in there, we have to abide it. If it's not important. It documents our history, too. Part of what scribes like me do is update it. I wonder. Nah, they'd probably catch it if I rewrote the Founder's axioms. No. We only protect people from themselves, and only in the sense that we don't let them have the really good pre-war toys. And sometimes it's more like we protect ourselves from them and hope to outlive them and become humanity's sole heirs. We've had people go rogue, though, and start helping people. One chapter had a small civil war over it. We take our isolationism seriously.
Who's Father Elijah?
He was our elder when we came east. A wizard with technology, really. His mind just worked that way, naturally. I learned a lot from him. But he started having disagreements with the other elders. The Brotherhood's interest is in old technology. He wanted to explore developing new tech. And there were other ways he wanted to push, other weapons, ones with ethics questions attached. Rather than deal with him, they sent him east. I like long walks in the desert and candlelit metal workshops. I would say he was my tutor, but that doesn't cover it. After my parents passed, he looked after me. The whole Brotherhood brought me up, really, but he made sure of it. I never had a grandfather, not that I knew anyway, but Elijah was in some ways what I'd imagine a grandfather to be. It was by his request, actually. He cleared it with the other elders. Somehow. They sent him to look into the dam. There was a time when I'd have begged to follow. Watch him at work. He did. For years, he fought with the council. Taught me to question our direction. Meanwhile, he'd become more out of touch than all of them. On our way east, he demanded we stop at Helios 1 to examine it. While we were there, we received word that the NCR had taken the dam. He was furious. Called it children playing with a bomb, but he was mad because we'd lost his power. What we'd use it for. He didn't even care. They're cautious. When they discover something, they respect it, learn its limits, consider how to preserve it. Used to drive Father Elijah crazy. He liked to learn limits too, but only so he could push them. That's not to excuse the other elders, though. They all covet technology for its own sake. Some are just more fanatical than others. Yeah, I did. I couldn't help him. He just didn't listen, and the idea that people talk back to him... If he could have made the Brotherhood act like machines, ordering them around with the push of a button, he would have.
Alright, let's just exhaust all this dialogue, and I think we can get the
Elijah could look at an
holotape
old
to her.
device and
That's what I'm doing on
immediately
this.
understand what
I've
made
never
it
given her
work.
the holotape.
And he could see its
I
potential.
missed that the last two
where it
times I played the
fit
game,
with other
so I'm
technology.
really interested to see
It's
this.
not something he could teach, but he tried with me. Some of it stuck. But that's what he taught me. You ask what I learned from him. I learned what I don't want to become.
Ooh.
In the end, there was just him and his vision. Nothing and no one else.
Fair.
Yeah, I miss him. Can I make it up? Ever been nosy? I was, once. We were pretty young, but I like to think it was love. She left the Brotherhood. Wanted to put some distance between herself and her parents. Since our membership isn't open to outsiders, some members think that obligates all of us to procreate. You can guess which camp her parents belong to.
Yep.
No. Couldn't bring myself to leave everyone else behind. Couldn't convince her to stay, either. I'd hoped love would be enough to influence her decision, but it wasn't. We were both too stubborn. I don't know where she is now, but I'm sure she's moved on. I still think about her, though. Once in a while. Just my parents, but they haven't been around for a long time. Dad was a paladin, Mom was a scribe. They died in the same battle, trying to hold off the NCR from... something. I don't remember what it was. Guess it seemed important at the time.
Damn.
Like,
Let's see.
I don't know. Last time anyone saw him was in the battle at Helios 1. I wasn't there. He gave orders to hold the plant until it could be reactivated. But he ran out of time. The NCR overran it. Everyone thought he was dead. But I got a note from him at a comm station. That's how he liked to talk, even to me. He wasn't good at face-to-face.
I can agree.
It was strange. Even for Father Elijah. He's always been unstable, but this was something else. I don't want to say delusional, but I don't know what else to call it. The only thing familiar about it was the signature. He said the Brotherhood was doomed, but that he'd return, save us. But the way he said it, I don't know. Said he'd return with one of the greatest treasures of the old world, make the Mojave like it was meant to be. Wipe the slate clean. You did? Where? Oh my god, I mean, I thought... I don't even know what I thought might have happened to him. But you don't have a "this is good news" expression on your face.
Correct.
It doesn't matter. He died when we all retreated to Hidden Valley. I didn't expect to see him again. No one did.
Fair.
Did he say anything when you met him? Anything at all? Where did you get this? Guess I was right about the bad news, huh? Same look Elder McNamara always gave me when I was up for promotion. All right. I'll watch it. That was hard to watch. The parts I understood didn't matter. Past all the garbage, all it amounted to was goodbye. Sorry. Feel a little out of it. Head's spinning a bit.
I'm sorry, girl.
Oh. I think he left me a gift. Maybe I can use it better than he did.
Veronica has received Elijah's Last Words perk. She has learned a secret melee weapon technique that increases her melee attack speed by 150% and gives her 300%. Holy shit! Holy shit! Oh.
See you around.
All right, Veronica. The gay apocalypse is upon us again. Let's take a quick break to save, and we'll be right back.
All right, let's check the old quest log. Let's see here. I don't want to do World Blues. I do not care to do that one. I definitely don't want to do that one. So we got Ring-a-Ding-Ding, confront Benny. House always wins. Get the platinum ship to house. Gotta do that one. Track down the assholes that shot me or help Benny shoot me. We don't have to do that one. I'll do that one because I don't care to finish out Cass's personal quests. So, House always wins. They went that away. Ring-a-ding-ding. Let's do They Went That Away. So let's head to Prim. Shall we? Surely. Surely shall we. Alright. Let's leave the building and then we can fast travel.
High roller, sweet.
Sure is, Victor. Let's go to the casino. Casino. That's the way the word is pronounced. I'll be taking no calls. Let's get out of here. And on to our next bit of business. Finding out where those assholes went. I'm gonna guess they went that away. You get it? They went that away. I'll stop. Actually, while we're having a loading screen, let's go ahead and have a small sip, shall we? It is important to stay hydrated.